Yo, what's happening everybody? So we're back in the shop to unbox and review a pair of highly anticipated clippers. So as is a duo, we're going to split over two parts. One episode is going to show you the clipper and the other one's going to show you the trimmer. So the tools I'm going to be working with are the Low Pro FX1. Big anticipation is a new blade that's on these tools, but most importantly, the new battery system. So the completely interchangeable pops out of one, straight into the other, and it's a pretty handy system. So they come across a variety of tools. You've got clippers, trimmers, and a shaver as well. So what we're gonna do is unbox them, work with them, and review it. Is it a gimmick, or is it something that's really gonna change up the game? If you ain't done so already, can you please subscribe to the channel, as it would help out. But on that note, let's get right to it. Right, so today we're gonna start off with the unboxing of the Low Pro FX1. It's a duo combination. As I said before, we're gonna do it as a two-part video. So today we're gonna start off with the clipper. So let's get this to the side and start the video. Cool. So comes with a nice case, metal case, pretty cool. Get this open and start to get the bits out. Nice and tight in there. So this is the charger for the battery. Whoops. Tight in there, innit? Alright. The clipper itself feels quite nice. Nice feel to the case itself. Lever feels very good, smooth. It's like, it feels like it clicks into place nicely, but nice and light as well, which is a good feel. That's the button to release the battery. Let's get everything out and then I'll go over it properly. That's the battery itself, come 50% charged. You press that, you can see it. Press that on the side. Packaging is really nice, by the way. So this is an American clipper because they're not released over here yet. So it's got the 2-pin block. I'll be using that. USB-C charger, which is pretty nice because you could use it on multiple devices. All the guards, I probably won't use these ones. But 1.5 guard and everything, and then you've got another one with your 0.5 and your 1 guard. Not sure what they go up to, but I'll check it out after. And then you have the oils, blade guard, screwdriver, and a little brush. Usual stuff that comes in there. And that's pretty nice. They're giving you the plastic for the blade, so sometimes they do get noisy over time. And you can use this to maybe bring it back to being a bit more quiet, which is good. And then you have the usual stuff, nice little sticker. I may put that somewhere, let's see. Sponsors. And then the instruction manual, how the battery works and setting it up. Cool, so I'm gonna place these bits to the side. I can go through the guards so you can know what sizes come in there actually. So like I said in this, let me rip that open for you. You got a 0.5 and a 1 guard. And then this one, let me just look through the packaging. Hopefully it ain't rustling too much. I think it goes up to number 6. So from in here, it's from a 1.5 to 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put that to the side. So here, let me peel this off for you. Nice. So what I like about it, they put arrows everywhere so you can know exactly where things go into place. As I said, I don't need this, I'll set that aside as well. I can go aside for the time being. So as you can see on the battery itself, it has an arrow pointing, and on the charger it's got arrow as well. And it's got like a nice little groove so you can know exactly where it goes into, so it doesn't twist around in there. So easiest way to find it is by lining up the 2 arrows, and then it just slots into place. It's new, so it's pretty tight in there. I don't know how it'll be over time. But like I said, you've got like a little groove on the back of it. Don't know if it's focusing. Right there at the back. And then one in there as well, nice little slot. So you know where everything goes in, and the shape fits the battery perfectly. In there nicely, cool. And again, on the clipper itself, it's got an arrow there, arrow at the front. Line that in. Nice. So this has got the new blade on it. It is thin like a fade blade, but it's got the grooves from like a taper blade. And I like the little blue screw to match with the blade as well. This is the button for the battery. Just press it, it pops out, pull it out. Easier to do it this way again. Line them up. Just hear how it sounds. Pretty quiet. And these come with the extended arm, so it just goes over a 0.5 when you push it all the way back. Looking at this blade itself, I'll need to zero gap it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there, but it doesn't line up perfectly straight, so I'm gonna just tighten it up before I start working with it. And then we'll see how it works. So I'm gonna put some clips in so you can see how the clipper works, do a couple fades with it, bolt cutting, see how we get on with the clipper, and then I'll get back to you at the end and tell you what I think about it. Is it gonna be part of the collection again, or am I gonna drop it? Let's see. So just debulking these hair right now, running a number 2 close over it, and it's just going through it nice and smooth and making a lovely crunching sound. Just punching in that guideline right now, no guard, all the way closed, and it's punching it nice and crisp. Just neatening up the last bits of the fade to get it nice and blurry as you want the fade to be looking, and it's doing the perfect job at it. Fading out the hairline a little bit, just getting it ready for that lineup. Again, just debulking the sides, getting it prepared for the fade, and the next steps of the trim. Just going through it nice and easy. Going through the fade, cleaning everything up, and this blade does help make the job that a little bit easier. Fade looking nice and blurry, just as you want it to look. Don't know if that's the clip or if that's just me. Final model for today, punching in that guideline, no guard, all the way closed, and just punching in that line perfectly. Just scooping out some of that bolt, getting it ready for the next parts of the fade, have him looking nice and fresh. So as you can see, with the speed of the motor on this clipper, it lets you go through it nice and pacey. You don't need to worry about it catching or slowing you down at all. finalizing this fade, having him looking super crispy, just as you want it. Yeah, that's just the result that we wanted. Perfect. So now that I've finished working with it and unboxing it, let's go over the pros and cons about this tool. So I'm gonna start off with the cons in this video. So I would say the con for this clipper, and in my honest opinion, there is only one, and that is the battery system. So if you only have one of these, it can be a bit annoying if the battery's running low and you don't have the backup. Like I said, you have to put the tool down, let it charge up, and it could be a bit annoying if you've only got that one, like I said, because you want to work with it and then it's just like, oh, battery's running low, you've got to put it on charge, leave it for a bit. But on the plus side, which leads straight into the pros of this tool, it does charge up pretty quick. So I'm gonna go straight into the pros now, because that was the only con I actually had for this clipper, like, to be honest with you. So the pros about this are, the blade is definitely a solid pro. It cuts sharp. I zero gapped it now, and when I zero gapped it, it just hit differently. Bolt cutting, like setting on the guideline if you want to do a skin fade that way, and everything I put it through is perfect. With this new style blade, it doesn't snag. It just goes through everything effortlessly and you don't have no issues or have to worry about it snagging, like I said. Another pro to this tool is, I think the design of the clipper itself is very nice. Like, I love the gray with the blue and the black. It just contrasts very nicely. You can see like it's got the blue blade on it, blue screw on the side, and I just love this gray. And even like this lever, it's kind of like hollow through the middle of it, which is a cool look. And even from the top surface of it, it feels quite nice. Like, you can get like a good grip on your thumb when you're going through the levels. The indentation, the finger grooves on the back, all of it on that design aspect is perfect. And it's pretty similar to the last generation in terms of the ergonomic design of the tool itself. Another pro to this tool is it's pretty powerful, consistent all the time, and it literally, I haven't had any issues cutting anybody with this tool. I'm gonna go on to the last pro that I have about this, and it is, again, the battery. The battery is definitely a game changer. So I know I said it was a negative or a con at the first, and that's only if you had one. But if you got backups and you got spare batteries, which is how I feel like when they designed this tool, which is a way that it was supposed to be. You have backup batteries so you can just flick through them during the day. You don't really need to worry about them dying on you because you got backups. So I'm gonna switch it on. What I like about it as a pro is when you're working with it, it's just on in the background, it's not in your face. So it's blue light, so you know you've got a charge on it, and you can just touch it and it will just tell you how much battery it's got, how I got mine set up. I'll show you clips of how I got it set up on the station. You can just touch it so you know if you need to swap them over on the charger, and it does that perfectly. The low battery, I kept one that running low, so you can see it just flashes red. If I put it in the tool itself, so again, line up the white lines, pop straight in, you touch it, flashes. So when the tool's on, that light stays on constantly. Well, it flashes constantly to let you know that the battery level is running low, so you need to switch them over and charge it. Another thing that I like about it, even when the battery's running low, the power does not get affected by it at all. It just keeps on running constantly, same efficiency level, and you don't need to worry about it. It probably kind of flashes when it's like at 10 or 15%, and it'll probably still let you finish off the rest of your trim. So they're the pros of that tool. I would definitely say that this clipper, it is not a gimmick. The battery system is definitely not a gimmick. This is a game changer. And I think you might see this in other tools going forward, because like I said, this is very good technology, and I feel like I want to invest in more of the FX1. So as time goes on, I'm going to work with these a little bit more, and I might pick up a few more of the range and see how they hit. So on that note, if you could please subscribe to the channel, it will help out a lot. But I'm gonna breeze out, enjoy the rest of my evening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of whatever time of the day it is for yourself. Peace. If you haven't seen my last videos, you can go and check them out, click the link, and it'll take you straight through. Hope you enjoy them too.